them. So when they are making a decision, they will be very, very careful when they are making decisions. But when you go and pick an international coach or a foreign coach who doesn't have any love for the nation, the person is just here for business, the person doesn't care. Let me take you back to 2010. When we exited in the quarterfinals in the World Cup, what happened? Just the following day, our coach signed a deal with Saudi club.
Exactly.
Yeah, you understand? So it tells you that there wasn't. Imagine if it was a local coach, definitely it's returning back to Ghana. So what I'm trying to say is that we should look for people that have the love of the nation within them. People like Celestete and all of them, they are there. We should give the national team, when they are coaching, there is some passion within. Unlike people that just come to use our national team and reach their profile, like our current coach, who was Milo when Ghana didn't seek for his services. If you take Milo's CV today, if you go through, the only club or the only nation that makes Milo to be Milo is when Ghana employed the services in 2008. In 2008, the achievement we had to 2010 wasn't Milo.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't, because Milo even confirmed it. Because if you go to 2008, the kind of squad Ghana is having, I'm telling you, that was why we were able to beat Czech Republic, who was then ranked second in the world. We were able to beat big clubs like big nations, USA and all that. It was just some, you know, it happens to all these big players. Just some maybe misfortune that happened on the penalty against Uruguay. So that's group of players that we had was what catapulted Milo's CV to where he is now. After leaving Ghana, when he went to these other nations, he never lasts up to 6 months in any of these countries. So it tells you that it wasn't Milo, but it was about the players we had then. Fast forward 2022, look at the players. You cannot compare the kind of players we have to the players we have in 2010.
Mohammed, I'll get back to you. But I want us to have a guest, like get to know what actually happened yesterday. After everything, the Ministry of Youth and Sport released a press. And I want my producer to project that on the screen. And even before that, I'll read some parts of the press release to you, if only I can able to read it all. Now, it says that the Ministry of Youth and Sports this afternoon met with the Ghana Football Association, GFA, to review the performance of the Black Stars at the AFCON Cameroon 2021, and also to discuss preparations towards the World Cup 2022 playoff. Following the emergency meeting, the ministry, in accordance with its mandate, asked the Ghana Football Association to reconstitute the Black Stars Management Committee.
Yeah.
Right? To reconstitute the Black Stars Management Committee. During the frank and forward-looking discussions, the ministry emphasized strongly the disappointment of the Ghanaian people and their government in the national team's poor showing, ending in our group stage elimination at the AFCON 2021. Right? The ministry made it clear to the Ghana Football Association that the people of Ghana have lost confidence in the capacity of the current technical team of the Black Stars to deliver success. The ministry made it clear to the Ghana Football Association that the people of Ghana have lost confidence in the capacity of the current technical team of the Black Stars to deliver success. The ministry, therefore, asked the GFA to review the work and capacity of the Black Stars technical team, led by the head coach, Milovan.
Yeah.
You are getting this line?
Yeah.
All right. So the ministry assures the general public that it will always act in the best interest of the country and with the ultimate goal of improving the performance and competitiveness of the national teams. You get it?
Yes.
So let me get a bit of explanation here. Milo was appointed by the GFA.
Yeah.
FA, if you recall, somewhere October, I think October 21st, that's time to be corrected, 3-member committee was constituted to get a man, a coach, and 2 deputies to take the Black Stars, as far as this AFCON and the World Cup qualifiers was concerned. And so that was when Milo was appointed. Now, it is clearly known that even Milo's appointment. All right, so we have the release on the screen. All right. All the executive councils were aware of the appointment of the coach. Now, this is the time where the ministry is saying that we do not want the coach. The coach has not performed to the satisfaction of the very people in which he was called to serve. Now, FA is also saying that we are not going to sack the coach. If you are listening to the interview by Kurt, he stated it categorically that we are not going to make pathways with the coach. He've gone ahead to say that if indeed the coach is to be dismissed today, that means Ghana will have to pay additional 9 months benefit to the coach. And that sums up to $270,000 US. Now, as it is now, the ministry is also saying that if that is the case, then we are not going to pay the coach anymore.
Yeah.
So what is now left of us? Will FA pay the coach? FA, even in their own self, do not even have the capacity to pay themselves. How then will they pay the coach? Now, the ministry is also saying that if you do not sack the coach, we won't pay him. Kurt is also saying that we will not sack the coach. Mohammed.
Yeah. Well, if you read between the lines, this is pure politics here and there. Yeah.
Politics in the sense of the appointment or aftermath.
No, in what transpired yesterday, all is full of politics because you see the ministry are trying to cover their side. If you listen, if you read to reflect the governance of that particular person governing the country in that particular time. So in this instance, President Akufo-Addo is the government of the nation. And definitely, the sports minister he has appointed, he's not happy because
Qatar sacked Milo 4 months after his service.
Yeah.
Qatar sacked Milo 4 months after his service.
I'm very aware.
Thailand, if you could recall, sacked him even after their first group game in the Asia Cup.
India beat them 4-1.
Exactly.
If India can beat you, then I'm sorry.
And Milo was sacked.
Yeah.
How many instances are that? Then we even continue. Algeria, if you remember, Algeria sacked Milo just after taking in charge.
Yes.
2 good games.
2 matches.
How many matches has Milo played? World Cup qualifiers, friendlies, and then AFCON 3 matches. What gut does he have?
You see,
I mean,
we are not being fair to ourselves. If you see that is a zero, when you think or you believe if Milo was the one in charge of Algeria, they would have won 2019.
Even look.
If they didn't took the bold decision to fire Milo.
Even before that particular tournament.
Yeah.
They could have been eliminated somewhere, even in the group stage.
Exactly
like
my
Ghana
point.
had found themselves.
Yes.
And you look at the team, just look at AFCON 2022 as against that of 2029, right? Ghana managed this very season 32 sorts. 32, 3 games. 32. With the 32 games Ghana had played.
You mean
32 shots?
Shots, yes.
32 shots. We had 11 shots on target.
Imagine.
32 shots. We had 11 shots on target. And even with the shots on target, that is very good of us. Right? That is very good of us. Right? Take us back to 2019. Our first match against against Benin. If you recall. All right. Against Benin, we played 2-2. And that particular match, Ghana had 17 shots. Against Cameroon, in which we played 0-0, goalless draw. That was when Ghana had 7 shots. Against Guinea-Bissau, in which Ghana scored 2-0, we had 17 shots. In essence, we've just scored 4 goals for the whole of the tournament.
Yeah.
And let me tell you one interesting thing. Comoros, the whole group stage sphere, they've played 4 shots on targets
And all has been a go.
4 shots on target. Among the 4 shots on target, 3 of them were against Ghana.
Yeah.
Look, they've played against Morocco.
And all the 3 has been a
And all the 3 has been goals. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. So it tells you that we are not well prepared.
Comoros play 3 shots on target. And all the 3 shots on target are goals. What are you talking about?
You see, Comoros have players that are playing in their right positions. But in this Black Star squad, you can see the players that the selection was, I don't know what Milo was seeing in the selection he is doing.
Not even only the selection.
Yeah, because if you use Jordan Ayew as your striker, I'm sorry,
exactly.
It's unfortunate you are not going to get
even Jordan at Crystal Palace. Jordan plays as a winger.
Yes.
Traditionally. A situation where Jordan is coming to play 9 is accidental. Right? Yes. And there is always a 4-3-3. In case Jordan comes to play number 9 for Crystal Palace, the formation is 4-3-3.
Yeah.
He does not always play as a leading striker. You know the first day we played against Morocco, why Jordan played? Jordan was our leading striker.
Yes.
And he had no shot on target. That was
why he had a poor game. Yes. I don't blame Jordan.
He had no shot on target.
I don't understand why people blame Jordan, because if you watch the second game, he played at the wing and he performed very well.
He performed very well.
You understand? Even in the last, yes, he performed very well. So the coach, the reason why, you see, the coach, I think the selection committee are making the selection for him, because if you have a striker like Richmond, Boache, what's the name? That lad that scored our goal against Comoros. Do you understand?
Sorry. Yes.
This is an out-and-out striker, box-to-box striker. You understand? Who has the experience? He played in Juventus. He played in now I think he's Antalya Sport or in Turkey. This boy is good with the height and all that. All we needed was put him at the center striker, so that if you pull out from the right or the left, he can just bang in goals and then we move on. But you keep him on the bench. And you bring him at the last day,
70, 80,
the time you brought him.
And then what is he going to play?
See, in all this summarize and tells us a story that, look, we should make away with Coach Milo if we really want to go to the World Cup in Qatar. We should make away with Milo. I think Kurt has to listen to the sports ministry and also the Ghanaian population as a whole. If we say we do not want the coach, I don't think it's his private money that he used to pay the coach. He should just come.
Kurt is a gentleman I so much admire. Even since 2019 when they were running for the FA election. Yeah. Yes, I was following them with lawyer Achempon and all those 7 guys. I mean, Kurt stood tall among all of them. You understand? Yeah. Kurt is always a man we know who stands by his words.
Sure.
He has the people in heart. Like, he understands the nature of football, he understands the dynamics, and he knows what football is.
Sure.
But at this very point in time, excuse me to say, Kurt sounds so much arrogant.
Yeah.
This is what the ministry is saying. You should understand that is what the people want.
Not he sounds arrogant. In fact, he's been arrogant.
He's been arrogant.
Yeah, he's been arrogant in the sense that you come to defend the coach after this abysmal performance, telling Ghanaians that this is Milo, and if you have any Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi somewhere, you should bring it. Come on.
I mean,
come on. We have better players in Ghana Premier League that are playing better than Yadom. Richard Yadom. We have players that are playing more than Yadom. We have players that can play better position in most of the, even from the goalkeeper to even at the coach, the coach. We have better coach that can coach than Milo. So if you, the GFA president, instead of you to come and sound sober and apologize and then take the responsibility.
And he even said he's not ready to apologize.
Take the responsibility on yourself.
I listened to him in one of
you are rather touting.
Radio stations. He said he's never ready to apologize for any of the comments made so far. He stood by them and he really meant them. And I was like, hey, come on, this is a full nation. And you know Ghana, champions of Africa Cup of Nations 4 times.
Yeah.
And we have been eliminated in the group stages. It's never happened before. Somewhere 16 years ago, And Ghana ever played in AFCON without winning a single match?
No,
it has never happened before. There's something wrong somewhere. There's something wrong somewhere, absolutely.
Kurt and his in charge are using Black Stars as a business entity. Seriously.
Come on, it's high time this
until we stop the business and look at the players, serious players. Even do you think Kevin Boateng cannot play in these Black Stars?
Oh, you remember when the match?
He was even asking to be called.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are calling people players that are even rejecting your invitation.
I think after we lost to Morocco,
yeah,
the following day he was tagging almost FA. He was tagging all the big guys in the sporting world on Twitter. And he was saying that he should be called.
If Kurt says we should leave him just because today is the GFA president, when he was seeking for the position, he was very, very calm, very gentleman, who was ready to listen to people. But after getting the nod, he's showing us his true colors. No problem. I think he has four terms, right?
Yes.
4 year term, isn't it? So we just wait. If we are waiting for the decision for him to take, the decision is obvious and it's very easy. Just sack Milo and replace maybe Salastete or anybody.
Whoever.
Anybody at all.
Milo.
Yeah.
We just don't want Milo. All right. I hope you're enjoying this. So remember to send us your text message either by text or on WhatsApp, and we'll have your message read to the whole world. We are going for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Enyabo register SIM card de share de la Ghana card de deco. Ghana card de deco.
Matonga wakapopo alo awo mobile money pa do na internet to bubu alo SIM card ji. Ni mama register.
Bena register. Pokado de *404# ne na zore do dwauji. Wa bia onyanyana na yo le Ghana card ji abe. Wo Ghana card number. Wo nko yineto. Wa fe manko wo jigbe. Plenye nyonu alo enye nchu.
Wana code to kiade na toide service provider agent to de nwu alo customer care. Bana wa do biometric details so adadi. Don kujiba na kpo digital address hadan.
Pokado de *404# le wo funji ne na register fifila.
Hana nyanyana na funwa. Dota service provider agbo alo na poka na le 100G. Alo NCA to free number enya 0800 110 622. Register o SIM card fifila. Bana no kaji.
Emwakwa eba Kratos eba clinic. Mini Dr. Penia meda clinic yano. Medin NT Dr. Samuel Santientri. Me alliances doctor clinic yinso alliances clinic abama yitumi say yitumi eye adwuma. Yare bebrebe eho adwuma ene ye ewa ha. Baby a wo bia fa hye wotiri mu say yehwe apenfo gi apenfo awo asomdwuma yenye operation. Dompe abu eno nso ye ho adwuma pa. Yen ene afi 2021 aban ebo ya baso ana yenya abaso bode ye say e obi a yebo modern ewo stroke ayarehwe mu pa. Eno echi no yare a ebi te say sexual weakness, prostate disorders and prostate problems and as infertility your pulse your yare ahodo bebre a ebrinti yentumi nka nkyerɛ obetumi age number eno afre doctor ewo 0247 77 1981 and 0261 425985 hwe clinic actually kwan ewo Pokuase Afiaman ye ben Presby transformer ye yadwuma free adwoda ekosi memenda anopa no nwotwe kosi anumere nonum ne efa na enso se memenda de a kai nation enso se ye pon anumere no nan enefa. Kratos wish you good health. Kratos the power to heal.
Do you know the world is being ruled by the ideas and inventions of generational thinkers?
The Wright brothers invented the airplane. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Though they are dead and gone, their ideas and inventions are still benefiting mankind.
Our boarding house, so comfortable, a home away from home indeed.
We are the young inventors, and as generational thinkers, this is where our researches are conducted for inventions.
Ici, c'est notre bibliothèque où nous faisons nos recherches.
If I say we dache bajuma, ewe infri juma home. Do you want your child to be a generational thinker? I introduce you to
Pure City International School.
Day and boarding.
Admission is open from preschool to day ages.
Boy, yay! And now they are no toto. Spine Therapeutic Center on North Kanishi.
Ampo, any pepi, I was at to be more. Man.
Pa, Neso, near here pa, a chiropractic stretch, spinal stretch, massage, physiognomy.
Span Therapeutic Center. Say, what you my entrance, and you know, and I prebinaba, simple aquantia accident. Edward Hawaba, what you bramo, was this, and pemu.
Spine Therapeutic Center, Abefa therapist to say, spinal scanner, a detecting exact location of problem you want. Stretch therapy treatment, massage and gym, weight management, physio, nutrition, and a supplement to swab wow.
Now see my pure
North Kaneshi here.
Enna, Spintes, Kotobabi, EcoBank, Echrewa.
Frey 0244 166 636 0263 999 434 and 0307 000101.
Span Therapeutic Center.
Brebi.
Hey! What if you do me a day wrong? Hey, brother, sister, so I go to school and I won't go to school. Any a castle automation, free India, Technozone, Abe PM Ghana, Ebe Chow said, you will make it comfidiable. I'm an Yeni Peduma, say robotics, PLC programming, 3D printing, solar power installation, industrial automation, machine installation and maintenance, any the Akekahon, and Sayo, Afidia, yes, I can see a possible one on it. Emma 1 hour, young video, what you want. Castle automation, Eka Humbi. And Tiabema Wakonya, I'm a word to crime. I say Fidia won't sound Jumadia. She shall castle automation at Chilapine. I won't crime, Spintesh Road, Kotobabi number 2 junction. And now for 020 799 4655. And now 050 819 7636.
Sani a register SIM card fair ye Ghana, ke Ghana card pe, he Ghana card pe.
Onyango fake patra, lo mobile money services ke internet ke ni bi ni call SIM card ke you register ko.
Ke hani o register *404# ni oye gbechon mo no. Ababi boni bi ni yo Ghana card no, ni ji Ghana card number. Gbe ni owo, o shiangbe, o fomogbi, ke oji yo, lonu.
Amabo code potenko, no go buy service provider ni bankable, low customer care, ni anya ako biometric details. Come on ko digital address one fetai.
*404# ye o phone no, ni o boy o SIM card register mo. Bia ne no.
Ke ani le san, service provider ye 100 no. Allo NCA to free number ni 0800 110 622. Register mo SIM card bia ne no. No kakwan.
Alright, welcome back from that short break. The discussions continue here. Remember to send us your message. The number is on your screen. Please, we'll have your message right to the holder. Whatever you have to say about Ghana's coach, whatsoever, the local league, whatever, just try to send us a text message. Alright, today, Mohammed, we have the round of 16 taking place. We have Burkina Faso against Gabon. And we have Nigeria up against Tunisia, Ivory Coast against Egypt, Guinea against Gambia, Cameroon against Comoros. Wow, that means if we had...
It's very good that you see some blessing comes in these guys. Seriously.
We'll get back to that. Morocco against Malawi, and then Mali against Equatorial Guinea, right?
Actually, the fixtures are going to start tomorrow.
Really?
Tomorrow Sunday, yeah.
All right, but before we even talk of the fixtures, our World Cup qualifiers, the draw is taking place today, the kick-off. Remember, we are in Pot 2, and we will be drawn against a team in Pot 1. Now, let me mention to you the teams that are in Pot 1, yet we still are not stable as a country. We must get who is taking us to these qualifiers. If you are not bothered, I am bothered. Pot 1 is Senegal. Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and Nigeria. These are 5 teams that are in pot 1. And we cannot escape one of them to go and play Sudan or South Sudan or whatever. We must play one of these 5 teams. Now, how are we going to play these tough teams? Remember, all of them, women, are still in the AFCON, playing round of 16. But we are out.
Yeah.
We don't even have a coach as it is now. The players are scattered, dispersed. No one to gather them, no one to assemble them. What is the way forward? The draw is taking place today, somewhere at 5 p.m.
Well, actually...
Which of these sides look a bit mild for you? Is it Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, or Nigeria?
Actually, technically, we still do have a coach in Milo Van Rijvaak, as per...
That is a technical point of view.
Yeah, as per the GFA. You know, the GFA president has the final say. The ministry cannot fire the coach, no matter what they say. Per FIFA law, it is the GFA that is mandatory to do whatever he wills with the coach and all that. If the government tries to interfere, I think they will be banned on Ghana. So that is the reason why Keto Krakow is a little bit optimistic. He is reluctant because he knows he has the power and also the support of FIFA.
All right.
Now coming to
Mohammed, I am receiving some interesting news here. Okay. We've just received a come-in that Ghana Football Association, the GFA, had sacked the Black Stars head coach, Milovan Rejavan. That is the news that just came in.
Wow.
And so if if this is the case, this is from multiple sources. Yes, some credible media houses as well as very good sports journalists. So it ought to be true. And if this is confirmed to be true, I have to celebrate today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to take maybe a bottle of club or two. Sleep outside.
I told you earlier on, you see, the voice of the people is the voice of God.
But if
the people really doesn't want...
If indeed this guy is sacked, I tell you today I'm going to sleep outside. I tell you today I'm going to sleep outside because we've been disgraced. Look at Ghana. Ghana eliminated from group stage.
No, Kurt doesn't have any other choice or any other option
than to succumb
to what the ministry is saying. Because right now, you will not sack the coach, right? Okay, go and pay the coach. Are we going to make contribution to give to Kurt to pay the coach or what?
We can we can't do that.
Definitely, he doesn't have a choice, but it just it's normal.
All right, some interesting and good news coming our way. The Ghana Football Association has parted ways with the coach Milo. This time round, Kurt said that first, what's the name? Akona was Sobolo.
Yeah,
yes.
Milu.
No, Akuna was Sobolo,
yeah.
And they don't want Sobolo now.
Yeah, they want Milu.
We have also rejected the Milo. We don't want Milo.
But Kurt really said that.
Yeah, Kurt said it.
But how can you use a Milu of 2010 in 2022?
Exactly.
It must have been expired
by now.
So I presume we are taking the expired product.
Exactly.
That's why we got eliminated in the group
I think I'm so excited. I don't know how about you, but I'm so excited. If these guys, really sack the coach, then today I ought to sleep outside. In fact, we all have to celebrate because this guy has been disastrous and has no use to the national team. All right, so the fixtures: Burkina Faso versus Gabon.
And earlier on, I had wanted to comment about the pairings in slot 1 and 2. Okay. The World Cup.
Yes, the World Cup.
You were asking which team do I prefer to for Ghana to. In fact, earlier on,
Nigeria, Morocco, Tunisia, or Algeria.
It's good this breaking news came in through before my submission. Yeah, because I had wanted to tell you that look, we should forget it. We should forget it if we are maintaining. If we are really maintaining Milo to face any of these teams or any of these nations, then we should forget it. But if this news has anything to go by, if it is really true, I'm telling you, if we should put Silas Tete in charge, I have utmost trust in that man. I believe.
Not even.
Yeah, I believe that
any other person. Any other person is better than Milo.
Yeah, and
Any
also
other,
if they will select or invite better and experienced players, none of these teams are unbeatable.
Yes.
None of these nations are unbeatable.
Hasn't been a better side. Algeria is being eliminated.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only Nigeria we can talk of. Morocco is not a better side. We could have scored them the last day we played against them, if not because of the technical errors.
And playing a tie is different from playing in a tournament.
And this is a two-leg set.
Yeah, home and away.
Home and away.
Yeah. So I think it's a welcoming news for the Black Stars and also Ghanaians as a whole.
Which side do you think we should pair with? Will it be fine to play against Senegal or that of Morocco? For me, I would personally think we should be paired with Morocco.
Really?
Yes. Morocco is not the Morocco we used to know. Morocco is not a good side. They are weak. We got to understand their weakness when we last played against them.
Maybe I need to remind you of 97 qualification.
Okay.
When we qualify, we had a final match just like this one.
Yeah.
Ghana against Morocco, and Morocco eliminated us. That was how we couldn't go to France '98. You understand? There was this Mustafa Hadji who was playing for Morocco then. You understand? So Morocco is not a nation that I think we should pray to meet. But having said that, I think if we have a good manager and a good selection, I think even Nigeria is beatable, Algeria is beatable, any of these nations is beatable, as long as we have the men. You understand? So I think we are good to go. This is a welcoming news. In fact, before even the draw is get to be made.
Wow. So I think this is rightfully and purposefully ought to be right. This is coming from multiple sources. Coach Milo has been dismissed after his abysmal performance at the AFCON. Yeah, this is coming from so many credible media houses as well as very credible sports journalists. So I confirm to be true. All right. Burkina Faso against Gabon. How is that going to be?
This is a tricky one.
I personally think Gabon is a stronger side against Burkina Faso. All right, so you have the features on your screen. All right, so that is it. You have Burkina Faso against Gabon. You have Nigeria against Tunisia. You have Ivory Coast against Egypt. You have Guinea against Gambia. You have Cameroon against Comoros. You have Senegal against Cape Verde. Morocco is also up against Malawi. How did Malawi even qualify out of the group stage?
You think they are Ghanaians?
Mali is also there against Equatorial Guinea. I think. Do you know why the match against Burkina Faso and Gabon, I tipped Gabon to qualify? If you look at the formation Gabon played against Ghana, and that's against Morocco and against Comoros, you realize that the coach was tactically prudent. He realizes that Ghana was so much active using the wings. Talking about Chile at the left. By then against Gabon, Jordan was very fluent and effectively consistent with the right flank. You get it?
Yeah.
And so he was quick enough to play 5-3-2. Now, when they come against Morocco, Morocco has a deficiency in attacking. If you had watched Morocco versus Gabon, you realize that Morocco has a deficiency in attacking. And so they use the low pacing rates of Morocco to counter them. In all the three matches they played, 1, they are very physical. 2, they are very technically prudent. 3, they have a better coach. Unlike Burkina Faso, you could only count on their physicality.
Yeah, and it might interest you to know that before this tie between Burkina Faso and Gabon in this AFCON, they've already played 6 matches.
Yes.
And the 6 matches, Gabon has won 3. And I think 2 ended in a draw, and Burkina has only come out victorious in only one occasion.
Sure.
So it tells you that Gabon has upper hand on fixture between these two nations. And the managers also, the manager of Gabon, Patrice Neville, and the manager of Burkina Faso, who is Kamu Malo, the head-to-head between them is 1-0. That means the manager of Gabon has the upper hand on the current manager of Burkina Faso. So everything reads or points towards victory for Gabon. But mind you, this is football. And this AFCON has already proved some surprises, which you cannot just point out this team or this country to say just because of history or head-to-head is going to carry the day. But I think it's going to be a close one. But I see Gabon taking qualifying to
at the expense of Burkina Faso. How about that match, Nigeria against Tunisia?
Algeria?
No,
Nigeria, Tunisia.
Is out.
Yeah,
Nigeria against Tunisia.
Yeah, Nigeria is an easy win for Nigeria.
Sure, against Tunisia.
I'm telling you, with this current Nigeria team, Nigeria is going straight to the finals.
Really?
I'm telling you. You can mark it anywhere.
So how does this fixtures comes to resonate, putting in the consideration that almighty Algeria was eliminated? So that's still, I'm still thinking about it. I was so much to talk about it, but we'll get back to the fixtures.
Yeah.
The biggest of the fixtures. We'll still get back to talk about them. But let's first of all talk about the Algeria exit.
Okay. Before I go to Algeria's exit, Nigeria and Tunisia played 5 matches, and it is a tough one.
Yes.
4 in a draw, only 1 victory for Nigeria.
Yes.
So it tells you that
even that 1 victory against Nigeria was not an easy one.
These North African countries, it's really difficult to play with. But I'm telling you, with this current Nigerian team, I don't see Tunisia even getting a draw. And you know, when it gets to draw, we're going to see the extra time and probably go to the penalty kick since it's a knockout distance. So, and about Algeria, for me personally, Algeria, you know, since 92, no, I think since 1990, yes, 1990 when Ghana won 82, then 1990 they hosted and they won Algeria. So that was the first time they won the AFCON till 2019 when they won it again. You understand? Having said that, after winning in 2019, just this year, I think, no, that was December last year. Somewhere, December last year, they won the Arab Cup for the first time, FIFA Arab Cup for the first time in Qatar. So it tells you that, you see, there is some kind of satisfaction around the players of Algeria and the nation as a whole. Because 2019, they celebrated, and 2021, they celebrated again massively, winning the Arab Cup in Qatar. So the kind of hunger to succeed more might have quenched a bit. So, and also, see, the matches they play, I think they played 32 or so matches without defeat prior to the AFCON. And the last match...
35. I stand to be corrected, but I think 35.
And the last match they played was between Ghana, Black Stars, where they humiliated us 3 goals to 0.
Yes.
So, but the 3-0 they defeated Ghana, for me, is the reason why they are out of the Nations Cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One will argue, but let me prove a point, or let me give you this analysis. You see, when they beat Ghana 3 goals to 0, they assume that they have a good team, because beating Ghana on a good day and any day is a good result.
But I think
only for them.
Let me come in.
Yeah.
Even prior to the friendly that occurred between Algeria and Ghana, this Algerian side has always been the positive side. Just compare, like the World Cup qualifiers. Imagine they beat Niger 6 goals to 1. They beat Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, they were not able to beat Burkina Faso, but it was a 2-2. And if you had watched that game against Algeria and Burkina Faso...
I watched the 2 times. I watched both the one in Burkina Faso and also the one in Algiers.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is that, you see, beating Burkina Faso and whatever is different from beating Ghana Black Stars.
But they were in a winning streak even before.
I understand. I understand. But beating Ghana is a different ball game unless maybe you do not understand the name Ghana when it comes to African football.
But even after they beat Ghana, they came on to play the first match against Sierra Leone. They drew.
My point is that beating Ghana has made them thought that they had a better team. But unknowingly to them, Ghana is a worse team that they played. Yes, and the evidence is there.
Mama, I'm going
if you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
I disagree with you.
Yeah, beating Ghana has made them believe that, oh wow, we are ready, let's go for it.
Even the team they used against Ghana was primarily not their primary team.
Exactly my point.
You understand? They had about 6 of their first 11 that day not available.
Exactly.
But the day they played against Sierra Leone, they had all the first team available.
Exactly.
Yeah, they drew.
Exactly. You need to make me finish before you appreciate what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that beating Ghana eluded them. They had a kind of mindset that wow, we are going all the way out
because
we are beating
Brazil
Ghana
of Africa.
Exactly my point. Ghana Blasters had made the names for themselves in 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Do you understand? So beating Ghana make them believe that even with using our weak side or weaker side to beat the Blasters 3-0, then we are going all out. Unknowingly to them, Ghana is a very weak team. So the evidence of what I'm saying is that when they met Sierra Leone, you saw it. Once they met a good team, a better side, who is better than Ghana or well organized than Ghana, you realize the flaws of Algeria. In the second match against, I think, Guinea,
it was
Equatorial Guinea beat them
1-0.
Do you understand? So it tells you that beating Ghana has deceived them. They thought they were in for a rosy, smooth road.
And that actually coins the anxiety in them.
Do you understand?
Because drawing your first game, losing your second game, knowing for sure you are going to play Ivory Coast as your last match. But I think that even eliminated the perseverance perception.
I told you some time ago,
and they were a bit reluctant
on this show that, you see, when a team or a nation or even an individual, when you are satisfied, you don't ask for more. When you are satisfied, right now, when you are thirsty, and you have a pure water or drinking water and drink, you don't need that water again, unless even if you need. I hope you understand what I'm trying to. Let's assume you are satisfied. Maybe you've ate some fried rice or whatever, or maybe fufu or anything. If they snack or not, you are okay because you are satisfied. See, Algeria are satisfied within their minds because they are the defending champions, and also they just went and won the Arab Cup for the first time. So the zeal and the hunger isn't there. Already they've satisfied the people of their country. So it happens to Real Madrid. I told you, when Real Madrid won hat-trick of Champions League, you realize the following year, you realize how flawed. When Liverpool won the Premier League, you realize how awful Liverpool became.
Even the
after the so many years they waited for the Premier League. When they won it, they went and relaxed because the hunger is no more there.
And that's trying to put something in my mind. Someone could reference like Ghana to Algeria by saying that even almighty Algeria is down. Not even Ghana per se. The remaining teams like Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, not Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Comoros, Cape Verde, Senegal, even Senegal, which we all know has a bit of quality staff like Mani and co. Is it a way to say that even at this stage, if I lose, I've done my best after all, Algeria is out?
No. That would be unprofessional of anybody, because Algeria has a consolation. They have a consolation in that they were the defending champions, that they won the cup since 1990. To come and win it in 2019. And 2021, they just won the Arab Cup. So they have some consolation for the people. Senegal is consistently inconsistent. Since they won, they are consistently inconsistent. Okay. That is why Senegal because when you are expecting Senegal to come on their game, that is when Senegal relaxes and they go out of the tournament. This you do not expect anything from Senegal. Today Senegal is going out. That is where Senegal prove their magic. Until Senegal becomes formidable side like like the Nigerians
Yes, the
and
Ivory
Cote d'Ivoire. Even Ivory Coast is consistently inconsistent. I'm telling you.
But with this AFCON, you could tell that they are effectively consistent.
Well, there are more games for us to judge. Do you understand?
And
the consistency is game by game. When you see, for now, the team that has the most consistent performance is the Nigerians.
It's the Nigerian that we could.
You know, even the Cameroons are not consistent, because I don't be surprised if something happened to Cameroon. Against Comoros. I'm telling you.
Something wouldn't happen against Comoros.
Even me.
Something to happen
even me, I don't want anything to happen,
something wouldn't even happen.
Because it's good for the host nation. It's good for the tournament, for the host nation to go
get
far.
To quarterfinal.
At least even the finals. But I'm telling you, listen, playing in your country, hosting the tournament, and having a pressure playing against a lower side, it's more dangerous than playing a competitive side.
There's so much
you understand? Imagine who knew what Comoros was going to play Ghana as they did. Do you understand? Yeah. And Cameroon is not so consistent. If you watch their performances, they are not so consistent.
So among these fixtures, which one do you think is going to be a super class? Will it be Burkina Faso, Gabon, Nigeria, Tunisia, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Guinea, Gambia, Cameroon, Comoros, Senegal, Cape Verde, Morocco, Malawi, Mali, Equatorial Guinea? Which one do you think is going to be a super class?
I think all are super clashes. Yeah. All are super clashes.
Including Cameroon and Comoros is going to be a super class.
I'm telling you.
How about Senegal and Cape Verde?
Senegal, Cape Verde, I think Senegal will go through. Yeah. I think this is the time Mane will come into his game and the rest.
Why are you not considering Ivory Coast against Egypt?
No, I will talk about Ivory Coast and Egypt, but it is a done deal for Ivory Coast. Because
really, against Egypt? But we all know Egypt. Egypt may not...
I'm telling you, see...
Egypt may not be the Egypt we know when it comes to the group stages. But don't forget, this is round of 16. Knowing for sure if they beat Ivory Coast, they are going for quarterfinal.
You have a point, because having said Cote d'Ivoire is consistently inconsistent, in that regard you have a point, because anything can happen. But if the performance so far have anything to go by, I see Abidjan beating Egypt, because Egypt is not any special team so far in the tournament. You can see their performances. They have to rely on Mo Salah. If Mo Salah is not having a day, which so far is not having the best of tournament, even though he has managed to score a couple of goals, I think a goal or two. So, but the Ivory Coast are a free scoring side. Do you understand? Free scoring side, and having in their mentality or in their scars that beating the defending champion 4-1, only for the referee to disallow 1 goal, for it to be 3-1. You see, that rampage performance against Algeria is going to boost their confidence, and I think they're going to beat Egypt maybe 2-1.
Really? So, but let's look. Comoros and then Gambia, these seems to be the debutants making their first appearance in the African Cup of Nations. Are we expecting something, a bit of surprises or upset from these two guys? I mean, from these two teams. Comoros against Cote d'Ivoire, and then Gambia, I think, against Guinea or something.
No,
they are making their
Comoros
against Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yes. These are teams that are making their first appearance.
I know Cameroon is going to win the game, but they are not going to have it easy, because the pressure is. I know they are going to have a full capacity stadium, yes, and that is going to mount pressure on Cameroon to perform more, because there's no any pressure on Comoros. Comoros have nothing to lose. In fact, they've already exceeded their expectation,
yes,
by qualifying from the group stage in a group that they find themselves against Ghana and beating Ghana to qualify. So I think for them, they are just going to play and enjoy themselves. And mind you, it's very, very dangerous and so risky playing against a team that has nothing to lose. If you're playing against a team that has nothing to lose, it's more dangerous. Because that's what happened against Ghana and Comoros.
Yes,
we thought it was a done deal. So they were just playing. They knew even if they go out, they want to perform more. Look at the match between Zimbabwe and is it
Guinea?
Yes. You saw it.
Yes.
Zimbabwe were going home. Yes. They had nothing to lose.
Yes, but they
beat them 2-1.
Cause an upset.
So don't. Even though I do not want it to happen, but we shouldn't count the Comoros out. I think they are going to have a good performance, but I think 2-0.
All right, so but how about we talk about the title contenders? We have seen Morocco to be on their heels. Yeah. They try to say we are unshakable. We came from behind, but we are trying to lead the table and all of that. And then you also have Cameroon. Cameroon is also, I think, the host nation. They would like to prove a point. They would like to say that, all right, we are going to host and then win. And then here comes Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and co. How about we talk about the contenders? Who are those leading the spear?
You see, it might surprise you to know that Nigeria coming into the AFCON wasn't part of the 5 favorites selected by the pundit and football people.
Yes.
So,
I think,
but you see, when they came, it's because they sacked their coach at the last minute and brought in Augustin Agovon, who is one of their legends.
I think 27 days or something before the AFCON.
25 days.
25 days. Okay.
You understand? Even there was demonstration in the whole of Nigeria, Lagos and all that, that this is the lowest decision they could take to for Agovon to replace. In fact, Agovon even came into the tournament as a caretaker coach. So, but you see, look at what he is doing. They have told, or they have showed to the world that nobody should count them out.
No.
They have made themselves the contenders of the tournament. Nobody made them. They made themselves. Unlike some of the nations that prior to the starting of the AFCON, they were tipped to go far, like Algeria. Even some people didn't even counted Ghana out. All of it, you see. So I think, for me, my money will be on Nigeria to go at least as far as the finals, if their performance so far has anything to go by. If they are going to maintain it, I think the tournament is theirs to lose.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. A lot need to be talked about.
It will be very, very nice to see Nigeria and Cameroon in the final.
I don't want Cameroon to get to the final.
Well, for me as a neutral, I would like to watch good football, and the final having the host nation in it will gather all the love and the support.
I should be biased here a bit. I would want Ivory Coast against Nigeria in finals.
Well, at the end of the day, it's not all we want. It is your wish.
It's a reality.
Yeah, it is your wish. That we just hope even Nigeria or Cote d'Ivoire is going to be a nice game. In fact, the last 4, any team that qualifies for the last 4 is going to be titanic clashes. Yeah.
All right, so we'll be going for a short break. When we return, we'll be taking you to Europe. A lot happened, including FIFA Best 11. Mendy win FIFA Best Goalkeeper, Lewandowski, FIFA Best Player, and all of that. We'll come back with all the argument. People saying that Lewandowski shouldn't have won it. So I've been given to Messi and all of that. And then, I mean, Barcelona losing everywhere, getting eliminated from every competition, as well as fixtures for this week. We'll be going for a short break. We'll be right back.
Boy, yay! And now they are no toto. Costa Therapeutic Center on North Kaneshi.
Ampo, any pepi, I was at to be more. One run no man.
Pa, Neso, near here pa, a chiropractic stretch, spinal stretch, massage, physiognomsa.
Span Therapeutic Center. Sir, what you my entrance here? Enyina ho, ana prebi naba. Simple akwanshia accident. Edwa hawaba wa chibra moho. Usisi enu numpemu.
Spine Therapeutic Center. Ebefa therapist to say spinal scanner. A detecting exact locational problem you want. Stretch therapy treatment, massage and gym, weight management, physio, nutrition, and a supplement to swab wow.
Now see me be on
North Kaneshi here.
Ena, Spintes, Kotobabi, EcoBank, Echrewa.
Frey 0244 166 636 0263 999 434 and 0307 000101.
Span Therapeutic Center.
Brebi.
Memo akwaba eba Kratos eba clinic. Mini Dr. Penia meda clinic yano. Midin NT Dr. Samuel Santientry. Me alliances doctor clinic insu alliances clinic abama yitumi say yitumi eye adwuma. Yare bebrebe eho adwuma ene ye ewa ha. Baby, I will be a fashion with you, say, a pen for, dear pen for a wasum dream, a young operation. Don't pay a boo, and also ye who a jumapa. Yen and a fit 2021, I buy a boy a basso, and I know about body say, you will be a bomb more day, a war, stroke, I have him. And what you know, Yaria, a bit to say sexual weakness, prostate disorders, and now prostate problems, and as infertility, your pulse. Your Yaria who do be a bring to me in control, will be to me a number in our doctor. I was 0247 77 1981, and now 0261 425985. We are clinic actually requiring a war, Pokuasi Afiaman, ye ben presby transformer, ye juma free a joda, equisi memenda, and no panomochi could see a numere no numene efa. Nanso say memenda dea, Kai, nation is say a pon, a numere no nine and efan. Kratos, wish you good health. Kratos, the power to heal.
Hey! What if you do me a day from? Hey, brother, sister, so I go to school, and I won't go to school. And the castle automation, free India, Technozone, I be PM or Ghana. Every show said you will get comfortable. I'm an ayeni pejuma, say robotics, PLC programming, 3D printing, solar power installation, industrial automation, machine installation and maintenance, any day I can count. And so you, Afidia. Yes, I can see a possible one on it. Emma, 1 hour, you video what you want. Castle automation, I can't move. And Tiabema Wakwanya, I'm a word to crime. I say video one son with Jumadia. She shall castle automation at Chapine. I won't crime, Sprintesh Road, Kotobabi number 2 junction. And after one 020 799 4655. And 050 819 7636.
Do you know the world is being ruled by the ideas and inventions of generational thinkers?
The Wright brothers invented the airplane. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Though they are dead and gone, their ideas and inventions are still benefiting mankind.
Our boarding house, so comfortable, a home away from home indeed.
We are the young inventors, and as generational thinkers, this is where our researches are conducted for inventions.
Ici, c'est notre bibliothèque où nous faisons nos recherches.
Do you want your child to be a generational thinker? I introduce you to
Pure City International School.
Day and boarding.
Admission is open from preschool to JHS.
Simcas wo mbo Ghana wa na tebe register ba la Ghana card la. Ghana card la ma.
Ukanyang ene call, mobile money, internet, la yela zozo. Osanka register osemla.
Osambo to register. Udie *404# la ho dollar bama pale sela. Ba wa sokoho. O Ghana card la number. O soyure, o mengayure, o dondabere la ho de poka ko bura.
Bayambo ho special code total king service provider mina nlenho. Ta deke ho nu din machines la point. O me han ye hotel la ho deke ho area la address king inde digital address la.
Di *404# la ho register ho simla na nanawa.
To sam botala ho bang la habar wasonga songa. O yeyi service provider la 100. Be NC eduma number wa 0800110622. Register ho sim card la na nanawa. La wa ense to mita hi da nerva.
On a hit, but the only thing that interests me is we don't have Sobolo and we don't have Milo. Milo is gone, yes, and that is what makes me happy this morning. After here, I have to celebrate. Maybe I have to go for either club or star. I don't know what Mohammed takes do, but
actually, I don't drink.
All right, so it's time we talk about the Ghana Premier League. Match day 12, it's over, and the table is already looking crabby. On top of the table is still Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 27 points. Edwana Stars are not losing hope. All right, so on your screen is the standings. Kotoko is there, 27 points. Edwana Stars 24. King Faisal is there, 23. King Faisal has been having these 23 points for about 2 weeks now, I guess. Yes, Mediama is there, 23.
They're having problems.
Yes, Bashim United, 22. House of Oak, 20. Oh, Charlie, with 12 points. What is happening to my dear House of Oak? Great Olympics is there, 19. Tamale, 18. Dreams FC, 9 with 17 points. Karela United, 17. Accra Lions, 16. Asante Gold, 15. Legon Cities, 14. Brakum Chelsea is there with 14 points. BBN Gold Stars is there with 13 points. Wafa, 13. 11 Wonders.
13 out of 13, Wafa.
Yes. 11 Wonders were trashed by House of Oak, I think 4-1 a couple of days ago. They are also there with 12 points. Oh, last on the table is Elmina Sachs with 7 points. I love Elmina Sachs, but... No,
Sharks belongs to the sea. They should go and swim.
All right, so, well, I think this standings has a lot to say. They are still down. They play the same number of matches with Kumasi and Kotoko. Both teams played 12 matches, but Kotoko is having 27 points. House is having 20 points. That is 7 points interval, 7 points gap.
It doesn't matter. I told you.
It matters. It matters.
You have to
at this very point in time, it matters.
You have to appreciate where Accra House of Oak came from to where they are now. Because, you know, when they were in the continental championships, they had some issues. When they came, they were losing and all that.
But you know, it's a win for House of Oak. Wherein
you should also know
Adona
that
Stars or King Faisal's loses, they could come to top 4.
I'm telling you, Accra House of Oak is going to win this league. You can mark it, whether it's with you or not. See, there is 2 ties between Accra House of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
And all these ties. Last year, Accra House of Oak took 4 points away from Kotoko.
No, but we are not talking about
last. I'm telling you,
last year, the form House was a totally different form.
Last year,
House
House took 4 points. This year, Accra House of Oak is taking 6 points. And mind you, Alhaji Guruza King Faisal is not going to play with Kotoko anymore. They played 2 times and he has won twice.
And that is the only team
and they still have 1 match to play again. So there are so many ways.
But I think it will be too difficult. Well, though it's something that has to come into the top 4. But winning the league this season, as against Kotoko, that is already 7 points ahead of them.
Who says Kotoko? Who says Kotoko is winning?
I'm not saying Kotoko is winning, but things look so positive for Kotoko. Putting into consideration that they've had 7 points even ahead of Hearts. Are you telling me they are just going to lie down?
Out of how many matches?
They've both played 12 matches.
What I'm saying is that the league, you have to know, is not being played between only Accra House of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The league is played between, I think, 18 clubs.
All right, so...
You understand? So you might beat one, you might draw some other side, and you might lose some other side. So it's not just between Accra House of Oak and Kumasi Asante.
Remember not to forget. Remember not to forget. We will still sit here in this studio when I will ask you, what have I told you in the beginning of the season? All right, so we go to England. Today a lot is happening. Manchester United is up against West Ham. Oh, Charlie. West Ham, this is going to be a tough side. West Ham is fighting for top 4 this season. Manchester United is also far from top 4. But Ragnick says that I don't care whether they are top 4, they are top 3. I like that comment he made yesterday. I don't care whether they are top 4 or they are top 3. All we want is we are going in for the 3 points. We have fixtures coming your way on your screen. English Premier League. All right, so that is the English Premier League. This is going to be a super class. You have Everton there against Aston Villa. Aston Villa this season has been something so tremendous. Brentford against Wolves.
This is easy win for Aston Villa.
Really?
Yeah, because Everton have been
Don't forget, they sacked their coach. Have you forgotten?
So whom are they employing now?
Well, they have only a caretaker for now. There are so many
and I'm telling you, with the form Aston Villa has now, what Gerrard is doing there, and now with Coutinho and all that, Dinya, I think, is going to be winning.
Yes,
Dinya is coming back to his old club.
Yes, to play against Aston Villa. So I can't wait to watch that match. Brentford against Wolves, Leeds against Newcastle. Oh, my lovely Newcastle. Newcastle, they are just signing players in and out every day. Southampton against Manchester City. I expect Southampton to perform to repeat what happened 2 seasons ago, why they beat City 2-1
Southampton has always been a stubborn boy when they play against Man City.
Yes, a threat. Crystal Palace against Liverpool tomorrow. You have Arsenal, Burnley, Leicester City against Brighton, Chelsea against Tottenham. And I think Chelsea against Tottenham is going to be one of the most anticipated matches because this is a Carabao Cup. Chelsea is beating Tottenham.
Chelsea is playing home, right?
No. Yes, Chelsea is playing home. They've beaten Tottenham twice, both home and away, as far as the Carabao Cup is concerned. They were the very club that eliminated Tottenham. And so I think Conte will be looking for a revenge.
Definitely.
Definitely. All right, so we take the standings for the English Premier League. Manchester City is still on top with 56 points after 22 matches. You have Liverpool 45, Chelsea 44, West Ham 37, Tottenham 36, Arsenal 35, Manchester United 35, Wolves 31, Brighton 29, Leicester City 25, Crystal Palace 24, Southampton 24, Aston Villa 23, Brentford 23, Leeds United 22, Everton 19, Norwich City 16, Watford 14, Newcastle 12. Battling on the relegation zone is Burnley. I think top 4 this season is going to be something you can't even predict. West Ham, they are not losing hope. They beat Chelsea, if you still remember, 3-2 last minute winner. And then you also have Liverpool there. At first, I thought Liverpool was going to be a title contender. I am beginning to regret my predictions initially.
For me, the league has already been settled. Yeah, but you can't talk about the top 4 without talking about the bottom 4.
The bottom 4 is
at the bottom 4, the most consistent or the most improved team now is Norwich City.
Norwich City.
Yeah.
Norwich City.
Norwich City beat Watford yesterday. They went to Watford and beat Watford, which I was so amazed. You remember Watford beat Manchester there?
Yes.
So look at where they are now. Norwich City were the bottom club, now, but now they find themselves 17 points. I think almost 2 points away from the relegation.
But looking at the top 4, look at West Ham, look at Chelsea, look at Tottenham, look at Arsenal, look at Manchester United.
For the top 4, I think it's going to be settled soon. The top 4 is going to be the top 2 has already been. I think the top 3, City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Now we are just waiting for.
Top 3 is not certain yet.
Oh, it's settled.
Chelsea has 43 points.
Yeah.
West Ham 37.
37.
And don't forget, Arsenal can cause them. Look, how about we talk about Tottenham, right? Tottenham has 36 points.
That's what I said.
But they have about 3 outstanding matches.
The outstanding matches are against who?
That I can't tell. I can't tell. But you can't say that among the 3 matches they will play, they are likely to lose all. No way.
With my bit experience in football analysis, you don't count points that you've not earned. So outstanding matches are not points you've earned.
But
outstanding matches can end up in a lose or draw or even worse.
But potentially, you don't expect Tottenham, almighty Tottenham, with the anxiety Conte brought. For 3 good matches, he should pick no points. That is impossible.
Surely, I think he's going to. For that, I agree with you. I think Conte is even going to pick a point against Chelsea this week.
I think win or draw for Tottenham wouldn't be bad.
But for win, it's going to be difficult, but I think a point will be enough.
I expect Tottenham. I expect Conte to win to sell on Sunday. All right, so La Liga, a lot is also been
Are you sure you are not speaking biasly
I'm not being biased.
Based on you being Manchester supporter? Because I will never see any Manchester supporter who wishes Chelsea well.
That is not true. But you know what? Actually, let me confess here. Yeah. You know, when Liverpool were playing against Arsenal at the Carabao Cup, right? You know, first they drew, and then second that was when Partey went into play and he had a red card. You know what I was praying? I was actually expecting Liverpool to win. You know, if Arsenal had won against Liverpool, they will go to play against Chelsea. Chelsea could easily beat Arsenal. Yeah. You get it, and they will win. But Chelsea against Liverpool is going to be a super clash.
Yeah, so
and with or without the presence of Mane and Salah, Keita,
the only match I saw Manchester supporters supporting Liverpool was Arsenal against Liverpool, because they were rooting for Liverpool to win so that they can go and give Chelsea a better match than Arsenal. You see, so we know Manchester and Chelsea. We know where you are where you guys are coming from, where you are going.
That is more rational of every fan. That is more rational of every fan.
Sure.
All right. So, but a lot has been happening in Spain.
Yeah.
Right. Barcelona are out of the Champions League. They've gone to play Europa. I think they've been paired with Napoli. This is going to be a super class.
Yeah.
Now, Copa del Rey, they are also out. When it comes to La Liga, I think they are 6 on the table.
Yeah.
Even Barca, the chances of Barca getting top 4 this season
is very slim.
The probability of them getting top 4 this season
is very slim.
Is very low.
Yes.
You understand?
Sure.
So, but Real Madrid to 49 as against Sevilla 45, Real Betis 40,
just
Atletico Madrid 30. Is it a high time we declare Real Madrid the winners of La Liga?
The last time I sat here and I told you that it would be immature or improper for anybody to declare Real Madrid as the winners of La Liga, because the second team in La Liga is Sevilla, which is just 4 points behind Real Madrid. So it can, anybody who understands football, we have so many matches to go. Anything can happen on the way. Do you understand? So for you to say Real Madrid has won the league, I think it is too soon. Even looking at the points, looking at the difference between
Madrid, Sevilla second, Real Betis third, and Atletico
Madrid. Real Betis is also
Madrid
informed.
Is 49.
Real Betis is very informed.
But Real Betis is not a team where you think they could come all the way.
Real Madrid lost at Espanyol. Espanyol beat Real Madrid 1-0. Real Betis went to Espanyol yesterday and they beat them, I think, 4-1. So it tells you that, you see, football is not straightforward. The days you anticipate,
all right,
that
so
is when you see
I pray my producers to have the fixtures for La Liga.
But with Barcelona,
have that, can really project that.
With Barcelona, even though they are our arch rivals, being a Real Madrid supporter, I still wish them well, at least to qualify in the top 4.
All right, a lot is also happening
without Barcelona.
A lot is also happening in Italy.
You didn't mention about Real Madrid's victory in the Spanish Cup in Saudi Arabia. Why you don't want to mention?
We all know it was a good victory.
But you, at least you should mention it so
but
that.
I guess reality is something I don't know, but it was a good victory though.
Sure.
It was a good victory. I expect Madrid to win La Liga this season. Though I don't even support
sure, we are going to win
Copa del Rey. Any other league that is played in Spain, I expect them to win everything because Barca is out, Atletico Madrid is out. As far as Copa del Rey is concerned, who else is left?
Atletico Bilbao.
Atletico Club is
our next fixture is the team that beat Barcelona.
So La Liga fixtures is
Bilbao
on your screen. All right, so you can check that.
So this was yesterday. I told you 4-1. Real Betis, they traveled to Espanyol to beat Espanyol 4-1.
Yes, but a lot happened during the week. The FIFA best 11.
Yeah.
The FIFA best 11. Lewandowski won the FIFA best main player.
Yeah.
Whereas Mendy of Chelsea won
the best goal.
Was there any argument you think? Legitimate argument you think should be raised against Lewandowski?
No. It's obvious Lewandowski is the best player of the season. It's just that, you see, my problem with FIFA is that how they succumb to be the second best when it comes to the footballing award to Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or is a private entity, but what I don't understand is that how Ballon d'Or becomes more popular than FIFA.
Exactly.
FIFA is the governing body of football. So why is it that FIFA's award is not even recognized than a private company, a magazine in France for that matter?
Sure.
You see, not everybody even knows the award, the best player of FIFA, which is being won by Lewandowski. You understand? So I think FIFA has to do so many works and bring back, because those days, even though Ballon d'Or was there, but what we normally remember or cherish is FIFA best player.
Sure.
Do you understand? So fast forward now, FIFA best player is like, okay, who won?
We more cherish the Ballon d'Or as against the
You understand?
FIFA.
So I think Lewandowski deserved it. Even Lionel Messi even knew he knows that Lewandowski, even the Ballon d'Or, to me, on my money, I think Lewandowski should have won the Ballon d'Or.
That is so subjective. And at a different day, we'll talk about whether or not Messi really deserves the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. But that was very good on the aspect of Lewandowski for winning the FIFA.
Sure. This is the second time he won consecutively. Last year he won, and this year
he won it again. All right, so January is still in progress, and a lot is happening in the world of transfer. Well, if you are supporting a club and your club has not signed any player yet, maybe you ought to be thinking what is happening. I think teams like Chelsea hasn't gotten a signee yet. So is Madrid's. Manchester United is same and all of that. But Manchester City are confident to complete Julian Alvarez. I don't know if you remember the story. Julian was supposed to be for Manchester United, but Manchester United actually declined the offer. Yeah. But currently, Manchester City have grabbed the deal. River Plate will receive 16 million euros guaranteed plus bonus to be discussed if whether or not that is practicable, and then ask Man City to keep Julian on loan. He's actually going on loan with a fee of £16 million, but that is subject to debate whether or not Manchester City will agree to pay that figure. Tottenham are also still, they are trying to sign Adama Traore in January. You know that Wolves guy.
Yeah,
anytime he goes into the speech, he's like a macho man.
Yeah.
Maybe Ghana.
No, it's not like he's a macho man. He's fat. He's a macho man.
That guy, but I think he scored his first goal of the season just against, I think last week.
Yes.
Yes. Tottenham are also in the race. They are pushing so hard to sign
I wish them more because Adama is a good player.
It's a good guy. Yeah.
With Adama, you don't expect Adama to be scoring. Adama is a goal creator.
I had actually expected him to play for the Mali national team, but he opted to play in Spain.
No, he was born in Spain.
But he got a chance to play for Mali.
No, he was born in
Mali
Spain.
actually wrote to him, right, requesting that he should come to the Mali national team.
It is his
but
choice.
He rejected. Croatians are pushing to complete the signing of Diogo Costa.
Yes.
You remember Diogo Costa in the next hour. Verbal agreement now closer. Still waiting for last details and final answer from Brazilian striker, who is now a free agent. All right, so
actually, he terminated his own contract between his and his club, Atletico Mineiro, when he helped them to win the Brazilian league for the first year in a long overdue.
Yes, and Arsenal, there was this rumors that Arsenal was also in the race. Arsenal said they are
I don't think any European club will bring in this stubborn
and Newcastle again. I mean, Newcastle, I don't know what is happening. The club, the owner.
Actually, Newcastle is my new team now.
They are pushing again next, I mean, for the past 6-7 hours now, close to 12 hours, they are pushing in for Diego Carlos. Sevilla are trying to resist in every way, as they did for Conde, but like Chelsea did last season, but Newcastle are willing to insist.
Yeah, Newcastle has a problem.
They said any amount proposed by Sevilla, they are really
They wanted Hazard.
Yes, Diego already agreed personal terms with Newcastle. The player said he's fine, he's comfortable with everything, but Sevilla is saying that, hey, we need to.
Yeah, for the money, any player would like to go to Newcastle now, but the big boys will not want to trade their reputation to go to a relegation-threatening team.
Exactly.
You understand?
But how about, you remember Dembele of Tottenham?
Yes.
Yes, PSG are pushing in all their best. Everything is agreed. The player said he's interested. Yes, player keen on the move, clubs in direct contact. For the past 24 hours now, PSG has been in contact with Tottenham. Negotiations are very positive on the lighter note. I think by the end of today or possibly Sunday, getting to Monday, a deal to be done for.
I just hope it goes through. When it goes through, it will be a good signing for PSG, because I love his play, but it's so unfortunate that he does not fit in the tactics Conte wants to play in the team. So it's good he goes to PSG. When he goes to the PSG, now there are so many.
Yes, but one of the stories that's baffling me a lot. Like I became so frustrated as this Dembele, Barca. I think Barcelona has not been fair to the guy. Like Barcelona direct, I mean, It's clear. Barcelona said it has nothing to do with the guy.
It goes either way. Barcelona hasn't been. I will not agree with that. Even though I do not like Barcelona.
Let me read this. Barcelona said it is clear. This is official statement from Barcelona. It is clear that Dembele does not want to continue with Barcelona.
Yeah. And do you know
he doesn't want to be part of
the project. Yes.
He refuses to sign a new contract, and he gives us no concern of his future.
Dembele also issued a statement yesterday. In fact, Dembele said this is the first time he is responding, because the lies they are peddling on him is too much.
But that statement also...
In his statement, he also said
that statement from Dembele is from Barca, it looks a bit scary. We told Dembele he has to leave immediately.
It's true.
But how could you be so...
No.
A player that has been with you for quite years now.
Let me make you understand something. In football, you see, when a contract of a player runs out, the player goes free. The club gets nothing. So here's the situation that Dembele has less than 6 months on his contract, and he wants to leave for free. So if you want to leave for the club are anticipating that they are going to convince him to do what? To sign again, to stay. Oh, but now Barcelona with their problems, they cannot sign a player with an improved wage.
Yes,
already his wage is very high. So they are negotiating with him to do what? Let me finish.
Yes.
They are negotiating for him.
They
are negotiating for him to reduce, as they did to Umtiti, so that he will sign. But he said no. It's either you increase my wages or I go. So now they are the sick bed because he just recovered a request for an improvement. So in either way, both of them are not being fair to themselves. So I believe if Barcelona say they want to sell him, it's the right way because they will get a signing fee.
Yes, I'm
you understand? But when he remains there at the end of the season, he will just walk in, he will just pick his bag and leave for free. So you don't expect Barcelona to fold their hands.
Just rumors. I'm told Chelsea too are also.
Yeah, Chelsea are very much interested. When Dembele was there, he had the privilege to coach him for 1 year, and even I think he was part of the success story of Dembele. He coached him for him to become the offensive player and the more deadly striker he is. Yeah. So you know there is the Carapor.
Tuchel left.
It is when Tuchel left from Dortmund to PSG. That was when Dembele also opted out.
Yes.
Because this is the manager that believes in me, that gives me the time to play and do and all that. When he is going, then what am I waiting for? Exactly. So imagine that manager now picks a phone and call, hey, I'm watching your situation.
Rival fans should be shaken by now.
If you are not happy, just come.
Rival fans should be shaken by now. Yeah. Whether or not Dembele will come to Chelsea FC. Thank you, Mohamed Mutaru, for making time to be with us this morning. And you out there,
thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. So remember to tune in next week, same time, for another edition of the Active Sports Show here on Active TV. My name is Elisha Abirigangia. Please remember to always follow us on all our social media handles, including our YouTube channel. Very big thank you to the production guys for making this show possible. I really appreciate your respective effort. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Bye for now. We started.
It's good.
Eba Kratos Eba Clinic. Mini Dr. Penia, Meda Clinic Yano. Medin NET Dr. Samura Santienji. Me alliances Dr. Clinic Insu Alliances Clinic. Abama you to me say, you to me a eduma. Yaria bebrebe, a hueduma any a ewaha. Baby, I will be a fashion with you say a pen for dear pen for a wasum juma, yenyo operation. Don't pay a boo, and also ye who a juma